The United States Army Rangers are a special group of soldiers. They are part of the Army's Special Operations Forces. These men are trained to be the best. They are known for strength, skill, courage. When you see a Ranger, you see a warrior who has pushed past his limits. They wear the tan beret with pride. It is a symbol of their hard work and dedication. It tells the world they are part of an elite team. Rangers have a long and proud history. They have fought in every major conflict the United States has been in. Their story is one of bravery, sacrifice, a legacy built on the battlefield. Rangers are not born, they are made. The journey to become a Ranger is one of the hardest in any military in the world. It starts with a simple choice to volunteer for something greater than oneself. The primary job of the Army Rangers is direct action. This means they are experts at conducting raids. They specialize in seizing key targets like airfields, capturing or eliminating high-value enemy leaders, rescuing hostages. Their missions are fast, violent, and demand perfect execution. There is no room for error when a Ranger team hits a target. They move with speed and surprise to overwhelm the enemy before they can react. This requires incredible teamwork and communication. Every Ranger knows his job and trusts the man next to him to do his. They are a finely tuned machine built for combat. Rangers are a rapid deployment force. The 75th Ranger Regiment must be able to deploy a task force anywhere in the world within 18 hours of being notified. This incredible readiness is what sets them apart. They are always packed, always prepared, always waiting for the call. This state of constant alert is a heavy burden to carry. It means they must maintain their skills, their equipment, their physical fitness at all times. The nation depends on them to be ready when the worst happens. Becoming a Ranger is a journey through fire. Becoming a Ranger is a journey through fire. The first step for many is the Ranger Assessment and Selection Program, or RASP. This is an intense 8-week course designed to weed out anyone who is not physically or mentally tough enough. Candidates are pushed to their absolute limits. They get very little sleep and not enough food. They carry heavy loads for miles and miles. Instructors yell at them constantly, creating a high-stress environment. The goal is to see who quits and who drives on. RASP tests more than just physical strength. It tests a person's will to succeed when everything hurts. If a soldier passes RASP, he earns the right to serve in the 75th Ranger Regiment. But to become a fully qualified Ranger, he must also complete Ranger School. This is a separate 62-day leadership course that is even more demanding. It is considered one of the toughest military schools in the world. Students learn how to lead small units in the woods, the mountains, and the swamps. They survive on 1 or 2 meals a day and maybe an hour or 2 of sleep. The exhaustion is extreme and constant. True courage is not the absence of fear, it is acting in spite of it. Sergeant First Class Leroy Petrie, a Ranger with the 2nd Battalion, 75th Ranger Regiment, showed this courage in Afghanistan. On May 26, 2008, his team was on a mission to capture a high-value enemy target. During a fierce firefight, Sergeant Petrie was shot through both of his legs. Despite his serious injuries, he continued to lead his men and fight back. He saw the danger his fellow Rangers were in putting their safety above his own. An enemy grenade landed just a few feet away from him and 2 other Rangers. There was no time to think, there was only time to act. He reached out and grabbed the live grenade. He threw it away from his comrades. The grenade exploded as it left his hand. His right hand was destroyed and 2 soldiers were saved. His selfless action was a pure display of the Ranger spirit, putting mission and men first. Even after this catastrophic injury, he did not stop. He applied a tourniquet to his own arm. He communicated over the radio. He directed his team and gave vital information about the enemy's position. For his bravery, Sergeant First Class Leroy Petrie was awarded the Medal of Honor. His story is a powerful example of what it means to be a Ranger. Sacrifice, leadership, absolute commitment to your brothers in arms. The Ranger Creed is the soul of the 75th Ranger Regiment. It is a set of promises every Ranger memorizes and lives by. It begins with the words, and no, it's not knock knock, who's there? Ranger. But that would be pretty funny in a briefing room. Recognizing that I volunteered as a Ranger, fully knowing the hazards of my chosen profession, this first line is critical. It establishes that every Ranger chose to be there. They are not conscripts. They are volunteers who sought the most difficult path. This choice creates ownership and pride. They have accepted the risks and are committed to the highest standards, whatever the cost. The creed is divided into 6 stanzas. Each one builds upon the last. It speaks of discipline, readiness, and teamwork. I will always maintain my arms, my equipment, myself. This shows a commitment to personal responsibility. His life and his comrades' lives depend on gear in perfect working order. Another line promises, "I will never leave a fallen comrade to fall into the hands of the enemy." This is the most sacred promise. Rangers will do everything to bring their brothers home. The document is not just paper on a wall, it is a guide for daily life. Rangers embody these values in everything they do. The creed shapes their character and gives them strength when tired, courage when afraid, and the inner voice to never quit. Being an Army Ranger is about more than just physical strength and shooting skills. It is about having a superior mind. A Ranger must be a critical thinker and a creative problem solver. Missions rarely go exactly as planned. The enemy is unpredictable, and the environment is always changing. A Ranger must be able to adapt instantly. He has to see a problem, quickly develop a solution, and execute it under immense pressure. This mental flexibility is honed through relentless training, where instructors constantly change the scenario. Discipline is another key mental skill. It is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't want to do it. For a Ranger, this means cleaning his weapon meticulously after a long mission and studying maps and reports until he knows them by heart. This self-discipline is the foundation of reliability. His leaders and his teammates know they can count on him. Resilience is perhaps the most important mental quality of all. Rangers face incredible hardship and endure physical pain, mental exhaustion, and the emotional toll of combat. They learn, recover, and get back in the fight stronger. They're quiet professionals, humble warriors who let their actions speak for them. In today's complex and uncertain world, the United States Army Rangers are more important than ever. Threats to our nation can appear suddenly anywhere on the globe. We need a force that can respond with incredible speed and precision. The 75th Ranger Regiment is that force. They're the nation's 911 call, a highly trained unit ready to deploy at a moment's notice. Their ability to conduct high-stakes raids gives our leaders options that would not otherwise exist. Their tactics and leadership provide strategic choices. They are a powerful tool for protecting American interests. The Rangers set the standard for the rest of the Army. Their tactics, training methods, and leadership principles are studied and copied by other units. They are a laboratory for innovation, constantly pushing the boundaries of what is possible. They make the entire United States Army better, stronger, more capable. Their influence extends far beyond their own regiment. The Rangers' existence sends a powerful message to our adversaries. The United States has a force that can reach them anywhere, at any time. This deters aggression and helps keep the peace through strength. Ultimately, Rangers matter because of the people they are. Patriots who volunteered for the most demanding job. They are warriors who live by a code of honor, courage, and commitment. Rangers lead the way. For that, we owe them our deepest gratitude and respect.